So I saw this comment and I thought it would be a really great education opportunity. This person is talking about mhanko, the most famous anarchist crushed by and I'm going to be heavily relying on this article here. First of all, libertarian socialists often claim that their socialism is anti-authoritarian. However, mhanko's socialism pretty much proves every single one of Engels' points on authority 100% right. mhanko had a brutal secret police within his military, just like the Russian Cheka, in order to crush resistance. mhanko absolutely banned political parties that were opposed to him and assassinated political rivals. And mhanko did not build socialism. He largely preached class collaboration. Russian peasant relations were a lot different than Ukrainian ones. Ukraine was a lot more commercialized, their agricultural field, and therefore their petite bourgeois kulaks had a lot more land to give, but he instead insisted on class collaboration and he let them largely keep their lands. mhanko also was absolutely crap at his little experiments. He only had 100 families supporting him, and a lot of his army and leadership and everybody that followed him had a very heavy defection rate to the white armies. Only the most committed of anarchists joined mhanko's communes and Soviets. He also wanted society to go completely backwards in terms of development. He wanted to degrade society to a barter system, and he wanted the peasantry to be the base of society, not workers. It was a very strange peasant republic that he was trying to create. In addition to that, he did not pay workers at all. He told workers, you'll get paid in thanks. You guys can barter. That does not work for workers. That works for peasants. Finally, facing famine and admittedly really bad relationships and leadership from local Soviet leaders in Ukraine, peasants, especially mhanko's, would go on a rampage, a riot, and the Bolsheviks ended up crushing it. But many of the peasants under mhanko were reactionary as hell. They were petite bourgeois large landowners who mhanko did not redistribute the land of and preached class collaboration. And so ultimately, had they allowed this peasant revolution to go on, this peasant rebellion, it would have easily become a reactionary movement that would have allowed whites to move in, nationalists, because again, there was not that much ideological purity in mhanko's movement. In fact, there are some quotes from peasants that were under him that said, "We hate mhanko, we hate anarchism, we're just using him basically." Kulaks, man, kulaks.